Here are 5 pitfalls that you need to avoid if you're going to be selling your house. In this video, you're going to learn how to maximize your profits and minimize the stress when you go to sell your house. My name is Geanetta. I'm a team leader of Elite Realty Partners right here in North Idaho. And if you like our videos, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon. That way you get notified of all of our new content that we put out. And if you want to do a one-on-one conversation with me over the phone, go ahead and find my calendar in the description below. Find the day and the time that works for you, and let's chat. Spring is generally the takeoff for the housing market across the country, and North Idaho is not different. Why? Because our snow, it's starting to melt. You can see more of the houses. It's warmer, so you feel more comfortable going out to multiple houses to look at the properties. Now, this year in 2023, it's going to be a little bit different from the past couple years. Sellers are actually going to have to put more time and effort into getting their house ready for market. If you recall, just a couple years ago, like 2021, all the way up into the beginning of 2022, a seller just had to whisper that they were putting their house on the market, and they would get 20 offers the next day, 19 of which would be over asking price, and that one remaining offer, they would offer their firstborn child at a full asking price. But again, this market, it's going to be different. It's going to be more challenging because we are in a more balanced market between buyers and sellers. So to help ensure a more successful and seamless transaction, preparation and presentation is going to be way more crucial than what we're used to in the last couple years. So let's kick it off with our 5 things that you should not be doing if you're selling in this market. Let's talk about utilities. It's imperative to keep them on through the entire duration while your house is on the market. From when it's on market, under contract, until the warranty deed is in the new owner's name, keep the utilities on. And here is why. When the buyer's agent and the buyer shows up and the house is cold, they're going to run through the house. They're not going to have fun. They're going to complain how cold it is, and they're getting out of Dodge back into their warm car. Now, if it's summertime, the opposite is true. They're going to complain how hot it is. They're going to be sweating. They're going to be miserable. They cannot wait to get out of the house and back into the cold AC. Now you're under contract and you turned off the utilities because you think the house is sold. I don't want to pay for any more power and water and all that. Well, they're going to hire a home inspector, and it's their job to look at every component of the house. So now you just delayed the closing because you, the seller, are going to have to call your utility companies, get the utilities turned back on. The home inspector has to get rescheduled, come out and finish the inspection. So do yourself a favor, don't delay anything, and just keep the utilities on. That way, the entire house can be inspected. The entire house can be looked at in light. Number 2 on our list is going to be repairs and deferred maintenance. Do not ignore these nagging deferred maintenance and these small repair costs. Neglecting to do so kind of gives off that image that the house wasn't well cared for, maintained properly, and it's really going to discourage offers coming to you. But don't worry, with a little bit of elbow grease, you can really spruce up your house. First, get some paint and paint the interior. Just pick something very simple, white or a very light gray. It's going to brighten up the house and you get that very nice fresh paint smell. If the outside is looking a little sad, you might want to do that as well. Go around the house and find all the burnt out light bulbs and make sure that they all work. But also make sure they're all the same color tone. Yellow, white, blue. Make sure it's consistent throughout the house. These simple and inexpensive improvements can really help the appeal of your house. Number 3 is declutter and depersonalize. You are moving after all, so start putting things in boxes. Put those boxes in the closet, in the garage, in the shop. If you have friends or family members and they have room, put some of it over there. If you have an enclosed trailer, put it in the enclosed trailer on your property. Also, take the time and survey your furniture. Are you going to take all the furniture? Do you want to take all the furniture? Do you want to put it in a moving truck and run the risk of it being damaged? Or is it just going to be easier to sell off the majority of it and buy all new furniture at the new house. By decluttering, taking out that decor and some of the furniture, you're going to create a more welcoming environment for your buyer as they come and take a look at the house. It also helps the photographer take better photos of the house, better presentation online. Number 4 on our list, don't be stubborn and difficult. And this is what I mean. When you get a showing request on your house, be flexible. Most of the time, these buyers, they're seeing anywhere between 3 and 5 houses that day. And your house could be right in the middle of that schedule. And if you can't accommodate them, they may just take your house off the tour list and bypass it altogether. Or it's buyers that are out of state. This is the only day that they can see houses because they were down in Coeur d'Alene or Sandpoint or Kellogg, or they went over into Montana, Washington, and this is just part of their tour, and this is the only day that they can see your house. By being accommodating and flexible, you're going to increase your chances of getting more buyers into your house and more offers. All right, number 5 on our list, do not have price hangover. And what do I mean by a price hangover? This is not 2021 anymore. Do not overlook the market trends, the local market trends. Do not look at national headlines and try and apply those headlines locally. North Idaho, we are unique. Every property is unique. You could have 2 houses next to each other and they're completely different. So how can you take a national headline and apply that locally to the strategic plan to sell your house? We are a resort town. We are desirable. People still want to be here. Interplay of supply and demand is really going to influence our market this season. To ensure that you're staying up to date on the local trends, have your real estate agent look at data from August of 2022 until present. That's going to be the most accurate information. And really, if you're watching this, we're in February right now, and if we're in August of 2023, just go back 6 months. The most relative information is going to be 6 months from whenever you're watching this video. So please do not overprice your house. Do not try to apply the generic market trends nationally here. If you price high, you're going to be chasing the market. You're going to get frustrated because you're going to have all these window shoppers bypassing your house, going to the neighbors and buying their house instead. Now, if you are thinking about selling and you want a free valuation of your home, go down in the link below. There's a equity tool link. Click it, put in your address. You're going to get sent a report instantly. I'll get notified. I'll look over it real quick, see how accurate it is. If it needs to be altered, I'll do that and send you an updated report of the equity that you have in your house. Take care.